Hey everyone, so this is my video for my 5th shot. At this point it's probably like 8.5 weeks on T because I'm a lazy ass and I didn't make this video until like Saturday. So I guess I'm going to start off with changes, and probably the most obvious change for you guys right away is my voice. Yeah, without a doubt my voice is definitely lower now. And it's definitely like cracking when I use it all the time. Like before, maybe I was just being like optimistic, but it is definitely happening now. So that's a really nice thing. And then the other really big thing that I can think of, like right off the top of my head, is that a lot of my like body shape has kind of changed recently. My like hips and my thighs are slimmer than they were before, and I definitely have like kind of a like little baby gut. Wow, that's wildly attractive. But that's changed a lot, and like other people have noticed that. Like one of my partners noticed that, and well, kind of partners, and my best friend noticed that like before I even noticed it. And my shoulders are like a little bit broader, so I'm kind of like turning into a triangle in the other direction, which is kind of nice. And also like my like jaw and my face is just kind of like a little bit thicker than it used to be, I think. But I don't really have a problem with that. Like I kind of appreciate it because I had like a really slim feminine face before. Let's see. Oh yeah, to go with body shape, my muscle tone has definitely increased in my arms, and also like even though I have a gut, you can see like my oblique ab muscles, like if I take pictures and stuff like that. So that's nice, and kind of a thing from riding, I guess. They're kind of coming in along with everything. All of my other muscles are still toning up, but those are the big like muscle set that I noticed new this time. And then, as I'm sure you can see in this lovely lighting, like I have these really deep breakouts on my face down here and on my nose, and like again always on the sides of my face right here. And then on my shoulders, there's like definitely breakouts now, like on the backs of my shoulders here, in my hairline, on my chest, but they're like deeper now, and like ouch, like don't touch my shoulders kind of gnarly breakouts that really suck. And my skin is also rougher, like a different texture. I used to have like really smooth soft skin, but now like on my shoulders, on my arms, and like I guess my back, I don't touch my back that much, but like it's not soft anymore. Like it's still smooth, but it's like a rougher consistency. Whether that's from tea or just from like winter sucking the moisture out of my body, who fucking knows, but like it's a thing. Oh, and then the other big physical change that I wanted to talk about was hair growth. Like my upper arms and my upper legs are definitely have more hair growth on them, like darker hair where it used to be blonde. And then like I was sitting in the bathtub the other night. Yeah, I'm a nerd, whatever. And like my ankles are super hairy, like significantly hairier than the rest of my leg. And I like took a picture and sent it to somebody and was like, dude, look at my fucking ankles. They're covered in hair. It's everywhere. Ah. But yeah, and then I probably said this in my other videos, but like I have little dark hairs like right here on my upper lip, and if I like angle the camera correctly now, you can kind of see them in photographs. I mean, like the lighting in this video is terrible, so you can't see it, but you can see them in some of my photographs and stuff like that. And when I went to visit like one of my partner type people, they were like, "Oh, I can feel the hair on your upper lip when I kiss you," and I was like, "Oh, cool." So I'm not imagining it anymore. Like I swear, other people are noticing it too. So yeah, that's all of like the physical changes um, that are like really, really different. The biggest thing is the body shape and my voice. Um, yeah. And then I've also had like really increased body positivity, probably mostly because of like the way that my body shape is changing and like, um, yeah, like I take pictures of myself or like look in the mirror and I'm like, yeah, I still look like an alien, but like a slightly less awkward version of what I had originally anticipated seeing. Um, I cried for the second time since I started tea about my life because I am just trying to figure out what the fuck I want to do with my life now because uh, yeah, things are changing and I don't know if I'm going to be able to do what I'm doing for much longer without just totally mutilating my body physically because on top of being trans, I'm also like incredibly physically broken all the time and I can't do. My job is very physically demanding. And anyways, I was talking to one of my friends about this and like just lost my shit and was crying all over her and was like, oh God, now what do I do with my life? I've only ever wanted to do one thing with my life and now my body's not holding out for it. And then I cried. But second time since I've been on T, like weird. I don't know. I don't even know what crying is anymore, which is so weird because I used to cry. Like that used to be my default emotion was to just like bury myself under blankets and cry, and I have not cried so long. So yeah. Um, and then I guess physically, and probably this has a lot to do with like my voice, but also maybe some of my mannerisms. I've been passing a lot more in like random places. Like, oh God, this happened like a couple weeks back, but I went to like pick up a script that wasn't my tea at the pharmacy, and I thought I was picking up a script for a different person, like entirely because my birth name is still on all of my like legal documents and stuff, and they literally just thought I was picking up a prescription for somebody else. But I still don't pass at work, and I don't know if that's just because like I have to talk to people more, or like when my PR voice comes out, then I'm like more girly than I am. I still don't pass at work. Public days suck, but I'm passing more in like regular, average like life situations. Also in more masculine clothes because my work clothes are really androgynous. And then the last thing I wanted to talk about was that I got my first blood draw to check my levels. I actually need to call Howard Brown and see if they got those results. But yeah, I did get that done, so I should know in the near future if they're going to be adjusting my dose anytime soon or what's up with that. So yeah. And also for the first time since I've started hormones and had to deal with like all of these crazy emotions and stuff, I am talking to like a new person that isn't Morgan. So you might hear more about that in the future. We'll have to see what happens with that. But go me for doing humans that aren't people that I've known before. So yeah. But that's mostly it. So yeah. Bye.